Hello, this is the third part of holistic skincare introduction, and I have gone ahead and buffed off the extra oil from my cupping and blading session. So you can see, my skin's definitely glowing. I have a little bit of redness right here where I must have had a lot of tension or adhesions because that showed up pretty quickly. So just knowing that that can happen, even with a relatively light suction, although I think that was from the stronger cup that I did. It's not a bruise, it's just, pulling up local circulation. But the rest of my skin's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do some more work on my brow lines here because they've gotten a little worse the last few weeks. And part of that is because I started a new job that has, it hasn't been super stressful. It's just been not allowing as much time for my self-care. And I actually really heavily rely on my self-care to keep myself out of pain. If I let the pain build up enough, I will definitely get regular headaches and start to have anxiety building, go deeper into insomnia and digestive issues. So I really try and stay on top of it. So that's the kind of the intersection of health and beauty is as we release, for example, the brow lines, that will affect all the way down our back pathway, which runs from the corner of the eyes, up over the head, all the way down along the spine, out to our pinky toes. And so working anywhere along that line where we have tension building up or microscopic scar tissue building up will benefit the entire body, especially because the nerves that come out of the spine run underneath that muscle. So if there's a lot of tension, it will literally compress the nerves to our internal organs, to the muscles in our arms and legs, to our head. And so it becomes especially important. That pathway is called the urinary bladder pathway. And it does run through the urinary bladder, but we can also use it for pain anywhere in the body. So just a little tip, when we do go deeper into facial care in the course, we talk more about acupressure, the right ways to get the specifics, brow lines, the wrinkles between the eyes. Sometimes we get the 1 or 2. I've got a little bit forming, which means there's some tension in there I can work out. How to get the marionette lines here. Mine just tend to be there, and they've been there for a long time. But definitely it shows when I am in a resting state. I tend to get more of a resting bitch face, and so working these just helps to soften them a little bit to make our lines look a little softer in our face. But you choose what's important to you and you work on that. So definitely give it a try, and each time you work, as long as you're consistent, you'll build up a really beautiful glow. You won't need expensive products. I just use, for oil, I use a blend of red raspberry leaf, borage seed, red raspberry seed, borage seed, argan oil, vitamin E, and that's my base oil. I use a variety of serums, mostly water-based, because I'm already putting so much oil on my skin. I love the, C&K, I'll have to look that one up. There's a couple serums that I really like that I see really quick results with. But other than the rice scrub and my oil cleansing, I don't do a whole lot with my skin. If I start to see age spots coming up, sometimes I'll start getting little dark spots around here. I will use a very small amount of high quality lemon essential oil, and you just mix it with a little of your cleansing oil and put it on just in that spot. You don't want to put it all over your whole face because it can cause sun sensitivity. So what's nice about this area is if we wear big glasses, then it protects that from the sun. So on sunny days, if you do put the diluted lemon oil on your marks, then just make sure to keep them out of the sun. But it's a great practice to do during the winter when there's less sun to help break those down, because they're really just deposits of minerals and toxins that can be broken down. Yeah, so that's the basics of holistic self-care. We go a lot deeper into it in the Happy Head course, and we're happy to customize for whatever you need. So watch all the videos, try some of the techniques. If you want to learn more, just let me know.